Hi, today I'm going to share with you a bad news for the Bitcoin. Do you really think we are near the bottom now? I will tell you what I think in the end of the video. Hi, my name is Yomi. I use simple way today to show you what the chart to tell you about the Bitcoin. So let's start. In the last video, a few days ago, basically, I have mentioned the Bitcoin support line is around 19,000. And when we hit the price, basically, the Bitcoin, you can see here, they bounce up precisely, the body close just before the 19,000, okay? So it bounced up right now. We are above the support line. How to draw the support line? This support line is from the previous peak. And what I'm going to show you next is this chart. This one is our monthly chart. So you can see here, when we draw a line from 2011, today is 2022, okay? So basically it's about 11 years history. So we draw a trend line here. You can see this trend line, we already dropped below the trend line. So this trend line, how many candles we hit the trend line? You can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. It just basically tell you this trend line is extremely important. It is a 12 years support line. When the candle, the monthly candle, when they hit, they always close above this trend line. But somehow, the 2 months ago, this trend line dropped below it, and we still haven't recovered, go up here. Okay, so basically this trend line become our resistance line. And one candle represent 1 month. So even we use the wick to draw the trend line, you will see the same result. We draw already below the trend line. So what I'm going to say is this, when this one will become our resistance line, even we go down and we go all the way back up, we still below, we have a strong force to be the strong resistance line. When we hit, most likely we will bounce down again. Okay, until a few time trial, maybe when we have enough momentum, we will go back above this line again. But this moment, you can see we are below this trend line already. So it would take us a few months, over 1 year, even 2 years to be below this trend line. Okay, so maybe if we draw, so last time I mentioned the support line is around 19,000. So where is the next support line if we don't bounce up? If we drop below this support line, where is the next support line here? So the next support line, we have two support line. One is the 17, around 17,000 here. 17,000, let me show you. 17. You can see it's around here basically. So the previous high here, this is on the weekly chart, around 17, around 17,000. And the next one would be here because they have a lot of support. Let me draw you this. This line become a resistance for many, many times, like 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, and at the end we go all the way up. So this line is around 11,800, something like that. So if it doesn't go back up above this trend line, when we drop below this support line, we have the next support line is here, the 17,000, and the next one is around 12,000 basically. So what is good is this trend line at least is on the upward trend. So it's like along the time, this line will move upper and upper. So we have a chance to go all the way back up here or here. So it depends on the time, but pay attention. Like we are below on monthly basis. We basically below the trend line. So pay more attention on this and check more, because check more on the longer period time of this kind of graph, because the influence is the impact is much bigger than the weekly chart or much bigger than the daily chart. And maybe it would take us 1 year or something to be around this area. So well, I guess you don't like this video, the news, but I hope you like the content. I see you in the next video. And if you have time, please check my last video. I will put the link here. In my last video, I have mentioned what is, for our reference, what is the last time in the bear market, how many percent, how much does it drop? So maybe it's a good reference for us to know when is the bottom. Okay, but I don't want you to I don't really want my audience to calculate the bottom. We just have a really idea. We don't have how to say, no one can exactly tell you when is the bottom, no one. But what I can do is to tell you what the chart trying to tell us, what can we see from the chart, from the candle. And I hope you to pay more attention. When you rush into the market, when you rush into buy, do your own risk calculation. I don't want you to lose all the money. And of course, I love Bitcoin, I love ETH, and I hope everyone has make a good profit. I feel really, how to say, like the chart always tell us both sides of story. So you need to weight it. You need to see when it's go up, what is the risk? Like if the risk is very low, we can buy in. Maybe in the future, I will mention how to buy in with the support and resistance line. Basically, if you look at my previous video, the last one, if we buy in just above this support line and we use this as a cut loss, we can possibly make a pretty good profit, because the risk, the percentage of the risk is like more than 1 to 3. Okay, so the risk is 1 and the profit is more than 3, so 3 times. So we can go ahead to buy basically like this. So in this way, you can manage your portfolio much better. We don't invest our money like gambling. Okay, yes, no one know tomorrow is going up or going down. Yes, but we can calculate our risk and to make a better decision. I see you in the next video. My name is Yomi. Please click like and share and subscribe this video. I see you next time. Bye.